how to generate unlimited remodeling and construction jobs without wasting time on ineffective marketing. Hey there, my name's Nick from Quote Magnet, and here's what we're going to discuss in this quick training. I'm going to reveal how to generate qualified remodeling opportunities in a matter of days after this training. We're going to discuss how to get those leads to schedule automatically while you sleep and even on the weekend. I'm also going to walk you through how to get guaranteed qualified appointments, actual face-to-face sit-downs scheduled on your calendar as early as this week. And more importantly, I'm going to walk you through how to prove the system in your market with guaranteed results. And look, I know this all sounds crazy, trust me, I get it. I understand you're thinking this sounds impossible, or you might have heard claims just like this before. But bear with me, let me walk you through our process and again, prove it works with guaranteed results. With that in mind, who am I? Well, I have a family history in the construction industry. I've also spent over $1 million on ads for remodeling and construction companies, and I'm one of the founders of Quote Magnet's Easy Growth system. So with that in mind, I've got a quick question for you. Is this training worth your time? I know you guys are super busy, you've got a ton of things going on, you've got a team to oversee. Why would you want to sit here and watch through this training? Well, here's a quick case study. We've got John from Complete Renovation. Prior to using our system, he was running TV ads, newspaper ads, billboard ads, but he never ran online, aside from using HomeAdvisor. Now, his very first month using our system, he generated 134 exclusive leads at a 60-to-1 return on investment. I actually took a screenshot from inside his ad account, and you can see 134 exclusive branded leads at between $4 and $9 a pop. In his first month, he closed 4 projects, the smallest project being worth $15,000, and again, that was in under a month. Here's another case study here, Chris at Unique Construction. He's been with us a little while now. His worst month using the Easy Growth system, he received a 15-to-1 return on investment. His best month was over a 50-to-1 return on investment. At this point, he scaled our program to averaging 24 new appointments every month, all of which are guaranteed face-to-face and exclusive. Here's one more case study, Jesus from Pro Remodeling, and he's actually one of our favorites just because he was initially skeptical about using our system when we first partnered up. But in this first month, he closed over $50,000 worth of new projects, again, in this very first month using our system. He had tried a ton of different lead sources, he had tried SEO, he tried Google, he tried HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, everything, but it didn't seem to work. Well, he's been with us for about 6 or 7 months now, and you can see he's happy about the partnership, and he's averaging a 28-to-1 return on investment. So with that in mind, I would say this is definitely worth your time, so you can learn how to generate an extra $50,000 to $100,000 worth of project revenue in under a month. So with that being said, let's address some of the problems that are going on right now in the marketplace. You're spending money on low quality and inconsistent lead sources where your leads are being sold to 5 of your direct competitors. There's also an epidemic of Joe Schmo marketers who are over-promising and under-delivering. They're promising you the world, and when it comes down to delivering results, you're getting absolutely nothing but a whole bunch of clicks and views and leads that don't convert into anything. It feels like you're just waiting on your next phone call and you're chasing down people and running up proposals for people who you know are just going to price shop you anyway. Ultimately, there is one thing that all of these lead generation and marketing companies don't understand, which is that at the end of the day, you don't care about generating leads. You just want more jobs booked on the calendar with more money coming in. I'm about to cut through all the BS and show you what is actually working today. Because there is a new way, one that is guaranteed to work, not just to generate a bunch of leads, but to actually get qualified projects to close. Now, a few things to keep in mind, this new way of doing things completely cuts out price shoppers, and you'll never have to waste time again creating a proposal for a homeowner who was never going to go with you in the first place. It also cheapens the cost per lead while simultaneously increasing the lead quality, leading to more in-home conversions. So ultimately, this new way of doing things attracts customers who are seeking to work with you on their job, regardless of all the competitors in your area. So here's a 30,000-foot overview of our project generating system. We take a multi-channel approach covering both Facebook and Instagram. The reason why we do that is that the customer is seeing you everywhere in every possible angle. So their perception is, wow, this remodeling company must be the only logical choice in my market, so I'm gonna go with them over Bob down the road. Also, instead of driving traffic to the homepage of your website, we are driving traffic to an online sales funnel because they are specifically crafted to the exact type of job that the customer is looking for, whether it be a home addition, full kitchen remodel, full bath remodel, whatever it may be. We're getting opt-in rates of 40 to 50%, meaning that you're maximizing your advertising dollars. What we're also doing is not just getting leads, but also automatically sending automated text and email follow-up messages, essentially acting as an extension of your sales team. Now here's the real secret sauce. The real secret sauce is that we leverage targeted behavioral data to go after prospects who are ready to take action right now. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you've been in sales for a while, you know that only 3% of the market is ready to buy right now. And 6 to 7% they're open to buying, but they don't know who they're going to go with yet, and they don't know if they're going to do it right now. Well, what if you had a system that only went after that 3% of people who are interested in the buying mode? And what if simultaneously you were able to nurture that 6 to 7% and that 30% of people who are not thinking about it, but they know they need it down the line? Because I know you get a ton of prospects who are like, yeah, sounds good, just come back in a couple months and I'll think about it. Well, what if they were being nurtured on autopilot while simultaneously the system was going after that 3% of people who are ready to take action and buy right now? That's what's going to enable you not only to have jobs coming in consistently, but also automatically booking jobs ahead of time. Because we're pre-framing the prospect to perceive you as the number one option in your market, the only logical choice. Through our brand response campaign, the perception is that these guys must be the number one people in the market. I've got to go with them. And with so much noise going on right now in the marketplace, it has never been more important to truly stand out. If you guys have tried advertising on HomeAdvisor, for example, you know that they're giving that lead out to 4 or 5 other contractors. How are you supposed to compete? Because that prospect is going with whoever gives them the cheapest bid or whoever has the biggest brand. So let's talk about the Project Group Momentum machine. What's going to happen to your business when you have all of these systems in place? But first, let's take a second to think about the 2 types of contractors out there, and I want you to think about which category you fall under. So number 1, you have the grinders. These are the people who make decent money sometimes, but they spend way too much time making far too little. And then there's number 2, these are the rainmakers. These are the people who are absolutely crushing it, they're making more and more money every month, and they're spending less time doing so. My question to you is, what makes these 2 types of contractors different? Are they better than you? Do they offer better financing? Well, not necessarily. It's that they understand how the snowball effect of an airtight marketing and follow-up strategy works over time. So let's say you start advertising and month 1 you get a 10 to 1, 15 to 1 return on investment. That's pretty good. Now some of the leads from month 2 begin to close. And now some of the leads from month 3 begin to close. And now some of the leads from month 5 and 6 are now closing because you have a system in place to nurture and automatically follow up with that prospect, so you never have a dry spell of projects. You always have projects booked out ready to go. So what are the results of executing this correctly? It's that you will finally be able to stop relying on inconsistent lead sources and you will consistently grow. And now with that in mind, guys, let me ask you a question. Are you guys enjoying this presentation so far? Like, do you see how this could work? With everything I just walked you through, do you see how this could work? So with that in mind, who here is an action taker? Who here wants to have its entire system set up, handled completely for them, up and running in just 72 hours? And who wants to get guaranteed appointments booked directly into your calendar as early as next week? If that sounds like you, then click the schedule now button below if you're ready for guaranteed results and an endless supply of qualified projects. Guys, we literally guarantee results or you just don't pay. So at this point, you've seen our entire training and you have 2 options left here. You can continue relying on all these shared, unqualified leads, not knowing where your next project's coming from. You could take the time to do all the technical work, staying up to date with marketing and all this online stuff that you know you should be doing, but it's kind of like wandering through a desert all alone. You don't have a roadmap and you don't really know where to go. Or option 2 is quite simple. You can schedule a no obligations free strategy call so our team can learn more about your services and goals. And again, guys, we guarantee results. That's right, we're so confident in our system and the way that it works that we actually guarantee results or you just don't pay. So go ahead, click the schedule now button below, and we look forward to talking with you soon. Now before we do, I do want to preface, this is only for you if you are a serious business owner who's looking to grow. So if you're currently running ads online, on TV, radio, newspaper, direct mail, HomeAdvisor, and you're just looking for better ROI, also you must have room for an extra 5 to 10 projects a month because we have guarantees and we know we're going to hit them. Now with that in mind, I did want to preface that there is a warning. We can't accept everyone, we're in a ton of different markets, and because of our guarantees, we can only work with the 1 contractor per geographical area. Also, we get over 100 inquiries a month for our Easy Grow program, so the window of opportunity for this strategy call will not be open for long. So I highly recommend for you guys to go down below to schedule your call, and we look forward to talking with you soon.